No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Dennis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll go to the ground. Makes a pass to Marker. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Williams will pass. Quickly complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's McCutcheon. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Williams looking for a man. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gibson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough. 10 from the 11.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down. And his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Got a man in the middle, and they swarm him under. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Stewart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. They took a shot to the end zone. 6 points waiting on them. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Dennis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Williams will pass. He's taking the shot. Snatches it on the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. He's turning it loose into the middle. He's got it on the outside. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
He wants to throw it. Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The corners are walked up tight. Williams looking for a man. Touchdown Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The give to the back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Nice.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh my God, nigga. Nigga, it's 4th and 1. Let me go for it, you bitch ass nigga. Goddamn. I swear these niggas, bro.
Tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Williams will pass. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught downfield.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it.
There he goes. And
Make
he
it
ran away
take
from the
it
crowd, and
forward.
he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here on this side of the football.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gibson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Grab near the marker. It's Winston. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Gibson. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh my.
Makes the grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Williams looking for a man. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
man. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Oh,
he dropped it! Oh my God! Yo, I'm not guessing in this game. I'm not guessing.
He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but this guy dropped it.
I know I had somebody else open, but damn, nigga, you literally had it in your hand.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. Fires toward the end zone. Wide open downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
To the air. It's Underwood. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
Oh, no, come back.
He'll bring it out. It's Blunt. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose.
He got slider. He got slider.
It's a touchdown.
We just went to half, drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back from 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Running that bit out of bounds. That boy's a pilot. That bit out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Blunt.
Oh.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh,
and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks. This guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They're dealing with a second and long.
I literally called the play. Called the play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Williams will pass. Grab near the marker. It's McCutcheon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's what he was doing. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback.
Oh, Nick! Oh my gosh! How did this nigga
he picked up the first down? He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
caught behind the line. It's Gibson. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
Is a platinum blow-up and was still on the fucking block.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They cut the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Low key, I had time for the most.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan fans a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, better look out!
What the fuck? Why is he running so
Pick up on the ground here to
slow?
keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Low key, if I would have gone out, no, that DB was gonna, yeah, right there.
To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern.
We're going from
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
I'm over here spamming Marsh. I wanted to throw that bitch right then and there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Blunt.
Oh my gosh.
He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Leaves it with the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. The sure hands. It's Gibson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Oh!
Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the fuck? I wanted that to be bad.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Williams will pass.
Oh!
Grabbed in the middle. It's McCutcheon. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Just feeds the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blown the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Boy, I was sitting on that bit.
Sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gets it out fast. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. right away. You're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Williams looking for a man. That pass not close as he trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh no.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with this target.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat.
Oh, that shit down, boy. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That bullshit.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Oh,
he is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
1st down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
He holds it in and nobody's close. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
I don't really like this play. I did.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move on.
This team right now is showing you why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. And they had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
And this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to quit, they're proving why they're a great team.
He's looking to pass.
Oh, you bitch! Oh my God! Bro, how are you gonna walk in front of the pass and not catch it? Bro, how are you gonna walk in front of it and not catch it? How are you gonna walk in front of it and not catch it?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's gonna get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Oh my God, bro. Yo, EA, bro. Why y'all do that to me?
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance.
Let's go.
They can do something to save themselves here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Williams will pass. Got a man. It's McCutcheon. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll take it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Texas! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Williams looking for a man. It's incomplete. They can't stretch out the lead as a 2-point conversion attempt fails, but they'll still try to hang on for the final seconds. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
This is more than enough time. Like, this is really more than enough time.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat.
Oh
It's
my God, what?
number 10. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown,
What?
Longhorns. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes.
What
How about
the fuck
break
just
on the football,
happened?
taking a great
Yo,
angle
go to
to
fuck
pick
that
it
man.
off and then do some
Go to
damage
fuck
and
that
make the
man.
big play for
Go
this
to
defense
fuck that.
to score some points.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Simmons!
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Nigga, what?
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the left side. Here he goes. He gets it in. He gets it in. No time on the clock, and they're down by 2, and they've still got a chance.
Well, they came up with a massive touchdown, but this next play is even bigger. You need a 2-point conversion to tie this thing. There are only seconds left on the game clock. This is the play that people will point back to if they get it, that maybe won them the game.
Triple zeros on the clock. A 2-point conversion is all that separates us from overtime. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch.
We're going to OT.
They score a touchdown as time expired. They get the 2. And incredibly, we are going to overtime.
Nigga, choke who, nigga? Who's choking? Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't choke, nigga. I don't choke, nigga. I'm not like you, nigga. Yes, nigga, fuck out of here, buddy.
Time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each.
Say less.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
With a condensed field in overtime,
I swear this nigga Travis Smith is
such a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole playbook.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. Just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play.
Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Can't stop this shit. Can't stop the rain.
And putting points on the board, but now it is 4th and short. And I'm going to trust my unit. He trusts his guys, and they come through for him. They're trying to get 6 on this possession, and now set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, the
Tries again to get it in.
oh my God! Oh my God! Dog, I'm speechless, nigga. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh my God, nigga. This. How the fuck did that just happen? Whoa. Bro, that shit was crazy. Like, what, nigga? That was the greatest game in CFP history, nigga. Oh my God, nigga. What? That shit was gonna go to double or even triple over something. Damn, I don't know, bro. Oh, that's